I was out there with green contacts on the beach, no eyebrows, no eyelashes. You can imagine I look like a lizard. And cornrows. Hi ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between. I am back with another Get Ready With Me in a new scalp. And guess what? I'm back with a Get Ready With Me. It's another day where we're gonna do a chit chat, get ready with me. We're gonna do some hair, we're gonna do some face. Of course I have some tea. I don't know what it is. It's like a nervous tick. I need to have a beverage while I'm sitting here talking to y'all. I feel like, I don't know. It's just like a thing. So what are y'all drinking down below? I'm drinking green tea. I've been doing Get Ready With Me's lately and I hope you've been enjoying them. If you have been enjoying them, or even if you haven't, girl, just hit subscribe just for the one time. We're gonna do this look, which is giving very much Carrie Bradshaw. I don't care what you do. I feel like it's giving like fluffy Carrie Bradshaw. This is another closure wig, and I wanna say thank you to JUNODA Hair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video. We're gonna get into the wig installation first, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into the face. Now the face was a creation by me. You know what I'm saying? It's all stick foundation, very, very simple. Also, while we're doing this, we're gonna go ahead and have a little, we're gonna chat. I think what I ended up talking about, girl, I was running my mouth, so I don't know what I was talking about. I think I was talking about insecurities in my 20s versus now. Now that I'm in my 30s, y'all gonna hear me say I'm in my 30s about every single video because I want y'all to give me compliments and tell me I don't look 30. I was just being reflective. I love being reflective in these Get Ready With Me's now that, you know, we're in a different era. And it's been good. Let's go ahead and get into this wig application, get more details on this hair, and then we can jump into doing this really, really simple face and start chatting and kikiing and laughing. So let's go ahead and get into it. What is this? I'm sick of myself. Okay, y'all, so your wig is gonna come in the JUNODA Hair box, and inside the box you get your satin bag and your wig gifts. Also, you receive your beautiful wig. This wig is the 4x4 transparent lace closure wig. It's a 427 highlight curly bob wig. It is 14 inches long and 150% density. Now, I did bleach the knots on this wig and I washed the wig. Obviously, you always have to wash the wig. And now what we're doing is combing through the curls. Now, the first thing I noticed was that this hair was very, very soft, but I also noticed that the hairline was pre-plucked, but it wasn't plucked. Did I say plucked? It wasn't plucked as much as I would like. Now, I did a little bit too much plucking, especially closer to that little track you see on the right side. But y'all know when I pluck, I like for my hairline to give a very much scalpiana, especially on my closure wigs. And when I'm plucking, I pluck from behind the hairline to the front, so I'm thinning it out behind it and not in the front to create obvious bald spots. So I like to move backwards and forwards. And as you can see, there's a slight difference between the right side and the left side, but we're just gonna go ahead and move over to the left side and do the same thing there and continue to pluck until we can't anymore. I like to do the front part, like I said, last because I don't want this thing to be bald. And I think it ended up looking good. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add the mousse. I'm gonna use the Shea Moisture Coconut Hibiscus Frizz-Free Curl Mousse, and I'm just gonna add it all over the hair while the hair is wet, and then use my Evolve 572 brush to brush through the curls and clump it together. Oh, I didn't tell y'all this wig head I got from Amazon. I'll try and leave a link for it down below. I think I usually add that as my link, but I'll try to. As you can see, the curls look juicy and gorgeous. Now we need to get this hairline together. We're gonna use the Wig and Weave mousse from Shea Moisture and just flatten out this hairline with a baby hair brush, just to make sure the hairline is molded, baby. And once we mold the hairline and the hair is still wet, we're just gonna add it to our wig dryer head from Amazon, and we're gonna put it under a hooded dryer to help it dry super duper fast. It dried in like an hour, which is great. So I'm gonna go ahead and tint the lace. Y'all saw that with the calendaric spray. And next we're gonna do our base. Now our base here, you know, it's the closure base. I feel like it's my base. It's something I like to do. I just like to let out some baby hairs right where my hairline will be showing, put on a wig grip, a wig cap, and then we punch it. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and re-flatten the hairline using an Indus hot comb, and we're just gonna pull the cap down and get to work. Get to cutting off this lace. Now, once I chopped off the lace, I decided, of course, I need to apply the wig. Now, you can do this glueless. I'm not a glueless girl, unless I'm going to work or something. But I'm using the Wig Dealer touch-up gel just to go ahead and lay down this wig and melt it into the skin. And I like to use the back of a rat tail comb just to press down those edges. Now, I got a piece of just a rogue hair just at the bottom of this wig that's just been hanging out. Don't pay attention to her. She'll be gone in a minute. But in the meantime, we're going to do baby hairs. Now, when I do my baby hairs, y'all know I like to cut them short, make them natural. And I lay down the baby hairs with the ORS Wig Grip Spray. And I do the same thing on both sides. I used to use gel, but gel started to look a little bit too thick and crispy, crunchy. And I wanted more natural baby hairs. And this works for me. It looks good and the wig stays down. As you can see, the hair is still hanging out. There she is. Had to let her go. Now next, I'm going to go ahead and melt these baby hairs using an elastic band. And y'all know what time it is. Okay, get mad at me if you want to. I'm gonna just chop this hair just a little bit. It was giving a little bit angled, just a tiny bit angled, and y'all know how I feel about angle bobs. It don't really look right on me. So I chopped it down just to make sure it was even at the bottom. And once I revealed the hairline, it looked real good, but I wasn't, I wasn't quite satisfied yet. Y'all, please don't judge me. Yes, I layered this wig. Yes, I did. And I didn't regret it. I did very, very light layers. I didn't do the Amira and I didn't overdo it. I just did like a little bit of a light layer. I consulted my husband and was like, listen, look at this. Like the hair is giving very much triangle without that. So just a little bit of layering frames my face better because my face is heavier on the bottom. But as you can see, it looks amazing. It's so beautiful and it's so fluffy. And all we need to do now is just define the hairline. Now I'm using the Bobbi Brown Walnut Skin Stick Foundation just to go ahead and define the hairline, and then I'm just gonna brush through it with a spoolie, and that's it. We're completely done. The wig was stunning. The hair is so soft, it's unbelievable. It's gorgeous, and if you're interested in this wig, I'll leave a link for it down below, as well as the 15% off coupon code. Now let's go ahead and get into this face. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get started with the face. I've been loving doing the chatty get ready with me because I just be running my mouth. But when it's time for me to edit, I be so nervous because I be like, what did I just say? I get so nervous. But let's throw on the headband. Y'all know we love throwing on a headband. This headband don't match. Oh, it's gonna bother me. Child, it's gonna bother me. So I'm gonna pop on this color. Oh, it matches. Oh, this is perfect. I love, y'all know I like for my stuff to match. Okay. Whew. Now we're ready to throw on some makeup. Like I told y'all, I wanted to do something simple, dimple. You know, I have clean girl makeup. I know like clean makeup, but clean girl. Like, were we dirty before because we had contour? Like, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. You talking about me? I'm gonna show y'all all the products that I'm gonna be using down below, but I'm also gonna try and mention them on screen. If I don't, it's down below. I said downstairs. It's down in the description box below. JUNODA also provided me with some brushes. Now they must have been watching my videos to know that my brushes were busted and disgusted. But they provided me with brushes and press-on nails. Thanks to them. But we're gonna go ahead and use these brushes. I already cleaned them with some alcohol. I guess this will be a concealer brush, right? Okay. So for the face, I'm gonna do all stick foundation. For my discoloration, like on the face, and it's kind of like a base, I'm gonna use the MAC Studio Fix stick foundation in NC50. For highlight, I'm gonna use the Bobbi Brown stick foundation. This stuff is so good. And Golden Skin. And for bronzing, I'm going to use my Old Faithful girl, the Walnut Skin and Bobbi Brown. This is what, yeah, it's more like bronzy. And I'm going to use the NYX Wonder Stick, and I think I'm gonna use the coral side because this comes in deep peach and coral. This is the only stick foundation I use. I'm gonna use the coral side. And I'm just gonna do all stick, and I wonder if I can set it with translucent powder. we already colored in our eyebrows like it was an assignment. Okay, y'all already know. I don't turn in my work on that. I need to have my eyebrows done because sis has insecurities. And I already threw on some lashes, but these are like natural lashes. So I throw on that lashes and stuff. That's the base, girl. Now let me go ahead and spray the face down with my NYX Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh 8-hour spray. I didn't even show y'all. Is it even in the camera? Girl, I don't know. Oh, yes it is. Girl, it's not turned around. Here it is. How y'all be doing y'all makeup? Because I really don't. I'd be doing my makeup and I'd be proud of how it looks at the end. But girl, it literally is walking in the dark. Eyes closed, okay? Trying to figure it out. I think I'm gonna start with the concealer. The Golden Skin Concealer. And I've never applied concealer like this. Ooh. Oh. Why haven't I done this before? Oh, because I never could clean a brush. And then I'll be able to blend it out. Y'all see the difference? Like, oh my God, but it still looks like skin. I be saying stuff look like skin and then it don't. Yes, but my goal is to be as natural as possible. Don't do too much, Amira. I always end up doing way too much. This is like similar to what I used to do when I went to work. I always put on makeup when I went to work. I've never gone to any of my jobs without makeup. Even if I had to be late. Like I've been hours late to work, girl, and still put on my makeup. That is something else. And I used to be like, wow, I wonder why though. I wonder if it was just like an insecurity of mine or if I really just like doing makeup, because I did enjoy doing my makeup in the morning. But I remember I said in one of my other videos, like I used to feel like when I went to work and people would see me without makeup, I was a receptionist for a company. Well, I always was front desk, like hostess, receptionist, the first thing people see or the first person that people see. So I always felt like I had to look a certain way, but I think I always felt like that because girl, I used to punch it around Georgia State campus. Shout out to my Georgia State girls. I actually just read a comment from that one of the friends that says she went to Georgia State as well. I'll blend this out. I used to punch it around Georgia State campus, heels on. And if you know anything about Georgia State campus is literally downtown. Like all of downtown is Georgia State campus. And I would walk around that campus. I don't think I was a makeup girl then. No, I wasn't. I've always been a hair girl. But girl, I would walk around in heels. And you know that sound? You know that sound that your heels make when you done lost that cap? And I lost my cap all the time because girl, your caps are not gonna last that long at Georgia State. Like it's just not gonna happen. I'm gonna use the MAC NC50. And I'm just gonna go over like the mouth and the rest of the face. But girl, I had no sense, girl. I would be sounding like Honey Bunches of Oats walking around there, just crackling, girl, just a mess. So I always would have to show up and show out. I don't know if that's healthy or not. Is that normal? I wonder why that is. Maybe it's because it's how my parents were. I need like a bigger sponge. I don't know why I used that little itty bitty sponge. Like it wasn't gonna look like a whole bunch of little circles on my face. Like what was that about? I've always been that person, but I'm wondering like, is that unhealthy now? Because now I do it on camera. Before I show up on camera, everything from the nipples up, girl, it's gotta be together. Now if y'all saw my toes, it's a mess. But I love getting pretty. I just love it. If I could just get pretty as a full-time job, I would do it. Not me not recognizing that's what I'm doing right now. Oh my God. Remember I told y'all like in the last video, if you saw my last Get Ready With Me, I was talking about how I start to see my surroundings as if it is like the underside of the camera. Like from the other side of the camera, I do the same thing like with my face now. And I think we all do that to a certain extent because we're on social media. But girl, I really didn't have, I gotta be honest, girl, I didn't have like a whole bunch of like serious insecurities before I got on camera, or I wasn't really critical of myself like that, girl, because I had things to do outside of look at myself all day. So now that it's my job to look at myself, girl, nobody can pick me apart better than I can. Because y'all know, like, I don't think I would ever get surgery. Like, one of my insecurities I used to have when I was younger was, what was it? I can remember all of my insecurities. Now that I'm 35, it's not the same, but back when I was younger, being really skinny, because I used to be like 100, like no more than 110 pounds at my heaviest until like 24. Then I met my husband, and girl, we ate. You know how you do when you meet your man, girl, or your partner. Y'all start eating. I wonder if my hair was an insecurity or just if I always loved hair. My mom was a hair girl. My grandma was a hair girl. Girl, we just loved hair. So I don't know if my hair was an insecurity or not. I don't think so. Girl just now started thinning. You know what I'm saying? But my teeth, like, as you can see, I have Invisalign. If you can't tell, I have Invisalign. My teeth were never, I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I actually need to get the powder in like a yellowish color. But my teeth were never really like a insecurity for me. Like, my teeth, I didn't think about them every day. But mostly it was being skinny. I wanted to be thick so bad. And this was like 90s. Y'all remember that back in the day, the video girls? I keep referencing them because those were the girls I was obsessed with. Obsessed with the video girls. And I wanted to be thick so bad. Plus, like, all the women I looked up to in like my neighborhood and stuff like that, they were black women. So when I would see the women, like the women that I thought were beautiful, they had huge hips. Like, they was, you know what I'm saying? Those are women I looked up to. And I thought, like, oh, when I turn like 25, baby, I'm about to be out here. 20, not 25. I thought, like, when I became an adult, like 18, I'm about to be, girl, I'm gonna be out here, wop, wop, wop. And girl, wasn't no wop, 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 wop. Nothing like that was happening. Girl, I wasn't walking around. It didn't happen for me. I really didn't care about my boobs. I'm gonna use the Walnut Skin Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation in bronze. I really didn't care about being like bigger up top, even though it would have been nice, because my mom, you know, on my mom's side, they actually are bigger up top. My dad's side, they a little bit more bottom heavy. I really thought, like, you know, when you become a woman, it just happens for you, and it did not, girl. I had to get in the gym, and I got in the gym after a breakup. You know how we do. But my teeth, yeah, if y'all remember what my teeth looked like before, girl, where am I going? I keep talking about a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just running my mouth. This is just, girl, we chatting and doing our makeup. I think I'm gonna go to Target after this. But my teeth were never insecurity for me. Maybe because I was never picked on about my teeth, like never. I don't think anybody's ever, I've gotten more compliments in person on my gap than I did, you know, people saying like, "Ooh, girl." I think I had one comment on one of my channels like, "Fix your teeth." I thought it was hilarious because, like, why you so mad, girl? They my teeth. What are you mad for? The hugest insecurity I had with my teeth was my, it wasn't the gap. The gap, I was like, oh, it's a gap. I really never thought anything of it, but I had two teeth at the side that were turned in, and I literally would stare at them and just be like, if they were just a little bit like turned outwards, it would be perfect. Oh no, I did have one girl say to me, ooh, and I ain't catch it until later. You know how somebody, like, in person, she said this to me. I did not catch it until, like, she walked away. And I sat there like, wait, did she just say that to me? She was like, oh girl, if you had perfect, it's a good thing you don't have nice teeth, because then you would be too perfect. That's what she said, something like that. It's a good thing you don't have nice teeth because you would be too perfect, which I felt like she was complimenting me, but then I felt like, wait, girl, that wasn't a compliment. That wasn't a compliment. Girl, why you say that to me? Okay, I'm about to put on coral. Put a little blush on these cheeks. I was thinking like, that girl insulted me right to my face. And I smiled. I said, thank you. Girl, just I think she was slightly trying to give me a compliment, but I never used to think about my teeth like that until I realized that I never really smile. And some people have made comments like, why don't she smile? I think although I didn't have like a thought process of like I'm ashamed of my teeth. I just didn't think my teeth looked good when I smiled. I don't know how, like when I never was like, you know, now girl, you can't stop me from showing you all these teeth. Like I be wearing people out, especially with this Invisalign on. My teeth look real thick. Chiclety, which I like for right now. With my Invisalign on, they look like that. But I probably should not put blush right there, but I just did it, so I don't. What do you want me to do? But yeah, but then I started to realize, like on camera, I never noticed I didn't smile until like I think I saw somewhere like a comment that someone left on one of my photos or something that wasn't on my page. Like they left a comment on one of my photos, or somebody left a comment somewhere. It was like, she never smiled, and I was like, I don't, do I? I don't smile. I think it's maybe because of how I felt about my teeth. But when I go back and watch like my old videos, I never smile. I'm always giving sultry mean mug. I look back and I'm like, which is sad. I look back and I'm like, wow, I was never going to close my gap. Because I felt like, just like with, what's her name? Glamazante, she has such a beautiful gap. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful gap. But I always felt like I never wanted to cover it because it meant like, or close it because it meant that I didn't love myself, or I didn't love myself the way I was, which is not the case. Girl, I just didn't want no gap no more. But I was trying to hold on to it to prove to myself that I was confident. Like prove to myself that I was confident. Girl, what? Girl, get the braces and move on. So I did, and I'm happy about it. I'm so ecstatic that I got these braces. Like the body thing. Oh, I do feel like I wish I had hips. Them hips are always gonna have me on a chokehold. And after the BBL era that we just lived through, y'all thought I wanted hips in the 90s and the early 2000s. Now I look around, I don't even know what hips are anymore. Like, where do they start at? Do they start up here or down here? Not shading the girls, they got BBLs and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, the hips that I used to want was more like lower. And now I'll be thinking like, do they need to be higher? Like, girl, I don't know. I did finally ended up gaining weight, but what nobody told me is that when you gain weight everywhere. And I thought like womanhood meant natural BBL, where you just gain weight in your hips and your waist. I literally thought that your waist would stay 25 inches and your hips just grow to 45, and that's just what it is. You're a woman now. But turns out, girl, when you gain weight everywhere. And when I think back to when I gained weight, girl, I was so fine. I had like I was swept. You know what I'm saying? Now I lost weight because of my Invisalign. And I had to it's crazy how I had to keep going back and forth because I lost weight and I wanted to lose weight. But when I lost all that weight, I started looking at myself like, girl, I ain't got no curves no more. So then I wanted to gain weight. And then I gained weight and I realized like, girl, your whole body grows. So the insecurities just keep changing because like when I'm looking at myself on camera, I think I'm gonna use this loose setting powder. This is in the color Honeymoon. This stuff is old. I wonder if I should still be using this. That's probably not good, but I mean, y'all pray for me. Okay, let's bronze the face. Ooh. Oh girl, that's nice and light. We love to see it. What was I talking about? Now that I'm on camera, like every time I lose weight, gain weight, blow, anything, girl, do you know that sometimes I be editing? Like if you see my videos randomly cut into like a smaller frame when I'm just straight on, it's because I'm trying to cover up my because I just ate, my stomach expanding. Like that's ridiculous. Like that's ridiculous, but that's what being on camera a lot will do to you. It had me staring at things that don't even make sense. And that's one of the things I'll be staring at. I'll be like, why my stomach look like that? I mean, I feel like, girl, you did not have a BBL. Your stomach is not going to be small all the time. Like even the girls with the surgery don't be looking like that. Like, girl, you're a human being. It's crazy. I feel like I'm always coming on here complaining about social media, but girl, that's where we at. I'm not complaining, but I just notice things now. It's crazy that when I be editing my videos to where I crop out, you know, like my body looking a certain way. It's crazy. It be taking so much work to be a femme or a woman. Like, girl, I just want to exist sometimes and not doing so much. Okay, I'm gonna blend down. And I'm saying that while I'm caking this face. I know that's right. Balance, baby. Balance. It's actually not a lot of cake on here. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of blush, right? Y'all already know what blush I'm gonna use. I'm gonna quit acting like I'm gonna do something different when y'all know I'm not. This lip bar palette is just everything to me. They have a blush on the Minute Finish face palette. I use the Boss Moves one. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of blush. And we're just gonna, yeah. Oh, that's bright, babe. Ooh. Girl, where are you going? That is way too deep. Ooh. It's me. That's called chasing youth, baby, with this blush. I know that's right. It's giving youthful. Can I blend this out? Look at how I blend this out with this brush. I hope that cleaning this brush with alcohol helped. I think I'd be put my blush like 80s blush. Why I look like that? But I do feel like as I've gotten older, now that I love to say, you know, we're in the 30s and I'm like smack dab in the middle of 30s. I'm 35. I'm gonna tell y'all my age all the time because I'm proud of it. Plus I want y'all to tell me I look young. I like to hear it. I want y'all to be like, oh my God, you don't look 35. So I can be like, oh my God, they don't think I'm 35. Now that I'm older, I think my insecurities have a different place in my life now. It's just something I accept. I'm just like, oh girl, the boobs are little. I finally got to a place where I'm not wearing bras to make my boobs look bigger. Girl, when I tell you, my bras was stuffed. Okay, like a calzone, baby. I never really liked the Victoria's Secret bras, but I liked, I used to use socks. Was that college? I used to use socks. And sometimes you know how you find the perfect bra, but I didn't have enough money to have to wear the bra, to keep buying the bras. Like I worked at Victoria's Secret a long time ago, but I couldn't even afford the bras there. We would get free bras like during sales, whatever. But, when I found the perfect bra, girl, I was wearing that thing out till the notches wore out, the straps was sagging. Girl, washing that thing by hand and putting it on the fan to dry. I was committed to making these titties look bigger, okay? Where my eyebrow pencil? I'm so happy I'm out of that phase though, because I think I'm now like coming to a phase of just accepting, girl, this is what it is, child. You can't do nothing about it. Now, the one thing I can do about it is edit it out and use filters. I'm trying not to use filters as much because I do feel like it's damaging to my brain, but they so addictive, girl. You start using filters, girl, it's like you gotta go to a meeting and say, hey, my name is Amira and I'm addicted to filters. It's like a True Life. I feel like they need a True Life on that because wow, we are addicted. Like if y'all see like I'm trying to get off filters. I try to, like when I do videos now, I take video clips plus I'll take photos with my back camera and that makes me feel better about the image that I see. But if you see a filter, girl, I relapsed, okay? Don't say that to me. I'm using the micro brow pencil in what is this, espresso? Why do I always have to look at it when I know what color it is? But I'm trying to get off filters. I'm trying to just, you know. And I think it wasn't until I was listening to Erica De Niro TV and she was saying that the girls look like Whoville, like we straight from Whoville when we do it. And I looked at my video and I snapped that up because I was like, oh my God, I do look like I'm from Whoville. And why is my nose pointy like that? Sometimes you just gotta hear it out loud, you know? That don't mean I'm not gonna use filters though, because I think I just used one today. I just turned down the filter though. I'm gonna try not to use filters as much because I was not used to my real face. I probably need to take that filter off my Sony vlogging camera too. The reason why the girls, we love the Sony ZV-1 is because it has this blurring feature where it makes your skin look like flawless. Like your skin looks flawless. And you can do a high filter or a low filter. And I do like a low filter. I could take it off, but I know in like a few years, our videos are gonna look a fool though. Like thinking in the future when people look back, they're gonna be like, why do they videos look all blurry in the face? How come their nose is blended into their cheeks, is blended into their ears? I don't know what I'm running my mouth about. Is it insecurities? I guess. I don't know. Most of us identify as women and femmes, so I think a lot of us are probably in the same place. Do y'all use filters like that? And are y'all trying to back yourself off of filters? Filters are just so much fun. I just love a good filter. Girl, you know what almost had me by a stronghold? The colored eye filters. Now, I did not want to go down that road. Because that's a mess. The green eye filter, girl, back when, wait, what was it, 2020? When I started getting into filters, girl, I used to use that green eye filter. And I had to snap out of that too. Because girl, no. I don't want to go back to contact land. I used to wear, y'all remember back in the day we used to get your contacts from a beauty supply store? It was illegal. You weren't supposed to do that. But me, my mama, and my sister had contacts. Hazel contacts. Girl, I looked a fool. There was this one time I went to Miami with my friends. And I didn't wear lashes, no makeup, no nothing. But I decided I was going to wear cornrows and green contacts. And when I tell you, those green contacts were too big for my pupils, I literally could not see. I could not see. Everything was like blurry. It was like I was looking through like a yellow liney filter. And I was out there with green contacts on the beach, no eyebrows, no eyelashes. You can imagine I look like a lizard. And cornrows. Ooh, girl, I think I got one picture. I looked a mess. And nobody told me. Nobody told me. Y'all ain't right. I looked a mess. I'm not gonna do, I was gonna do mascara. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna, not mascara. I was gonna do eyeshadow. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna put on some, did I finish? Girl, that was quick. Well, I'm gonna add my mascara, the Superfan Fanned Out Mascara from Smashbox. I don't even know if the girls exist anymore, but we're gonna throw some of this on. Then I'm gonna spray the face down and then we're done. I keep choking, I don't know what's going on. My office is almost done. Well, I mean, basically it's done. I really still need to put up that TV. I still have a TV from a year ago that I need to put up. I'm giving very much blush-like. This is a lot of blush. And it kind of look crazy. I feel like I need to, girl, I probably need to, we was out there about to lose our eyeballs. You talk about a chokehold? Filters ain't that bad, but still. We was about to lose our eyeballs. Trying to look like Giselle. A mess it was. Child. Girl, that was a mess. What a time. We were tragic. But it was a moment. Okay, well, where's my lip? Oh, I can sharpen my other lip pencil. Hold on. Hold on. Girl, we still sharpen pencils out here? Wow. And we out here doing stem cell research and I'm over here sharpening a pencil. A lip pencil. I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips. I will tell you while I'm lining my lips. My lips was always an insecurity. I always wanted bigger lips. I will tell y'all the truth right now. I do be editing bigger lips into my photos. Like there is an app that I use and I always make my top lip bigger. That's crazy, but I do it. It's subtle too, really, really subtle, but it's so subtle that there's no reason that I should do it, but I do it anyways. One day I'm gonna stop. But I don't know when that is. You know, I thought about getting like a little bit of a lip filler and I thank God. Y'all know I complain about my smile lines every single day. These smile lines gonna get it from me every single day. Okay, I'm gonna roast them every single day. But I thought about like, oh, I should get them filled. But like the science of it didn't make sense. Like fillers move. It's not the fix it Jesus that you're looking for. That ain't it. In my head, I was thinking like, if I got work done, what would I get? I would have gotten, if I was open to it, lips filled, boobs done, and maybe a little hip filler. What else? Veneers. Microblading on the brows. Pretty sure I'm never gonna get anything done. Never. I just don't want to. So there's nothing that's like pressing that I'm hearing negative comments about every single day. It's easy for me to say like, oh, I wouldn't have anything done, because I really don't hear anything bad. I think it's easy to be like, oh, I'm confident and I love myself, when ain't nobody telling you not to, you know? So I'm hoping to get, what do you call those? Bonding. Because one of my front tooth is chipped from 3rd grade from my best friend girl. I'm gonna get bonding to repair that. And I may do bonding to all the teeth, because also like a couple of my teeth are like smaller than, girl, I get into it in my Invisalign video, update y'all. But other than that, I don't think I'll do anything else. Now we'll see how I feel, you know, in 15 years, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that really does stop me from doing anything to myself is my lack of control. I'm a controlling person. If I can't control the outcome, get away from me with this, Apollo. Then I'm gonna spray the face down and we'll be done. Yeah, I think my controlling nature stops me from doing anything. Oh, the lips is cute. Oh yeah, and I use MAC Peach Stock. In the middle of the lips, outside I use the NYX lip liner and NYX Line Loud in the color what is Rebel Kind. I be saying it's the same lip liner I always use. Why am I all the way over here? Anyways, anywho, okay, let me throw on my earrings. These earrings are from Amazon. Yeah, I got like a set of like, I think it's like 8 or 10 pairs of earrings, different types of hoops, and y'all know I love a hoop. Oh no, they actually gave me a hoop. Hold on. JUNODA gave me a hoop. Hold on, let me use the hoops they gave me. Hopefully they don't turn my ears. The hoops I got from Amazon are like gold plated, so they don't irritate my ears at all. So I'm gonna spray my face down with the Bear With Me Prime Set and Refresh spray. I can't believe I will put on a wig and do my makeup every single day. That's crazy. Oh, these are earrings they gave me. Look how cute. Oh no, these are a little bit heavy. My ears can't take it no more, girl. They've been stretched to oblivion since I was a little girl. Let me fluff out the wig. Ooh, I'm so happy though that I wouldn't have like gone into this realm or this career unless, you know, for me, like I'm the type of person that loves to create looks, and hair has always been, I've always done my hair since I was a little girl. I was playing in my natural hair, and then I got into wigs. My mom would do braids. I started braiding my own hair. Then I started getting into extensions, like sewing in my hair, and then I got into wigs. And I wouldn't be doing this right now if I wasn't so invested in beauty. I do think it's a fun part of being a feminine person or a feminine presenting person, being able to adorn so many different parts of you, but like being able to switch it up without having to explain myself, or to go overboard without having to explain myself, is like the best part. And now I get to do it on camera, girl. Yes. Now this wig, like, come on, I could be a new person every single day. All right, so this is a face. Should I put on my necklace? Girl, I wear the same necklace. I need to do better. Y'all, when I get my when I get this bonding on my teeth, y'all think I'm cheesing too much now, girl. Y'all ain't gonna never see me with my mouth closed. Hello? That's what she said. This is a finished look. Let me go ahead and, I love how natural this looks. Now y'all can see the track right here. I plucked a little bit too much out. I should have just brushed some more hair down. Y'all saw me plucking that and knew I was doing too much. I know y'all did. This is what it looks like. This is the face. I usually get the same sort of look, a little bit of blush. So this is the finished look. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me show y'all the back of the hair too. I don't know if I did. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the girl talk. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with these. Maybe it's because I took my CBD, but I'm getting a little bit more comfortable. And y'all let me know what else you want to talk about with the Get Ready With Me. Maybe I should do another Q&A. Y'all leave ideas down below or questions down below. We'll figure it out. Anyways, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers to you. Oh, girl, let it out. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.